Hello, excuse me. Hello, everyone. I am just compelled to make this video right now. It's early. I'm just getting myself woke, okay? And I've been getting all these comments. I've never got this many comments in a long time. And it's always got to do something with the Trump era. And I just want to share some of the some of the comments and my reply. This is
So we have an African American. Let me show you a video of Donald Trump being hilariously racist. Is that possible? I think it is. Watch. Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So we have an African American. Let me show you a video of Donald Trump being hilarious.
okay. Now, I had somebody had the nerve to say that wasn't racist. Okay. This is what the commentary was saying, that it was racist. Uh, okay. Number one, 2024 Trump all the way. Got 16 likes for that. Now, my reply was vote for peace, vote Democratic. And then somebody said, that's funny. Got 4 likes on that. It's funny you say vote peace, but the last 2 Dems we had were, wait a minute, for nothing but war. Okay. Now, I just saw that. Okay, when you talk about war, we're fighting wars all over the place. We're fighting wars in your home. We're fighting war in your neighborhood. We're fighting war overseas. War is in this world's fabric. The war that we fight is really inside, because for you to feel like you're so right that you have to go kill thousands of people because you're right, and you feel like your people that you want to control deserves more land, more resources, more money. So you are willing to go kill millions of people for that. So yes, we have to fight. We have to fight these people that want to keep guns in our neighborhoods. We want to fight people that want to take over people's land because they just feel like it. Now, because if they could take over their land, whose land they gonna take over next? Isn't that what starts world wars? So they talking about the last dams were nothing but war. They don't think about what the Republicans did, what they did with 9/11, and went over there and started bombing and killing those people over there because of something Osama bin Laden did. Okay. Now, somebody said all the way to jail. Hopefully, the jail is named after him. Okay. Talking about Trump. So, these. And then somebody said, where? Oh, 7 replies. Oh, somebody said, remember, if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. Let's see if you two, and let my comment pop up. They always bring up that. I said, well, no criminals in the White House. Biden is already there. They always bring it up, that. And I said, wishful thinking is why we can't, as a country, be more involved into better. We're not evolving into better. We're evolving into worse. Vote for a better future means voting blue. And I said he hates everyone who isn't in his orbit or looks like him. And we've seen that. It's all over the internet about him telling his supporters, I don't care about you. I just want your vote. And then he's gonna say, well, that's why would you say something like that? Even if you are kidding, which we know you're not, because any caring human being would not have a outside rally in 100 degrees, and anybody with common sense would not be outside in 100 degrees. Okay. He's jealous of brown people because he needs Bronx to have color. Shame. And racist is another word for deep jealousy. Okay? Because see, racism, I know a lot of people are going to say something about this, but racism went away. You know what's left? Jealousy and hateful people. And we know that even during all those slavery, Jim Crow, and all that, white people still killing white people if they try to help black people. They don't care about your color. They just want you to do what they want you to do. And white people hate white people. They kill each other because they're not living the way they want to live. You know, white people kill a gay white man in a minute, would burn them up, would do everything. And see, when you had racism where, you know, that was the law of the land, yeah, that was racist. Now you have just a bunch of jealousy and a bunch of hateful, uh, mentally ill people. Okay? And then somebody said, wouldn't it be racist if he had said he's the worst instead of the greatest? Oh my God. Okay. I replied, I'm sure he didn't even know this man enough to even call him the greatest or the worst. According to his response, it didn't make him it made him feel less than a man. Okay? You and then what makes it so bad, he gonna point this black man out. He must have been the only one there. Look, that's why he called him my African American. Because he had the audacity to show up and then went on to say that he was acting good. And don't you know about double talk like we heard on January the 6th? Fight like hell, but in a peaceful manner. Really. And then somebody said, nothing racist about it. Uh, and then, remember, if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. Let's see if you choose. Okay, somebody said that again. Well, I said true statement. Blacks should not vote for a known racist bigot, and among other things. I mean, aren't we as black people tired of criminals telling us how to live and then turn around and call us criminals? And it's sadness all over when Trump was in the White House. Criminal need not apply. I mean, you know how sad the country was when he was um, in office? I had never seen so much sadness. I looked at the young ones. The young ones that was like, did he just say that? They looking at this white man up there acting like something that just crawled out the gutter. That's a shame. I mean, it's just a doggone shame. Mm. That we have to live like that. So, okay. Okay, where is why I can't get to the rest of my comments? Uh, so, and then somebody said, well, they always bring up when he said something about segregation. He don't want his kids um, uh, that he don't want his kids going to school with black people. He wants to. Okay, and I'm like, you know what? We would have been better off if segregation had been in place for at least the last 50 years, because all it did was mess our minds up. It 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 caused us to lose our way, to lose who we were. It caused us to not to concentrate on us, building us up, keeping to our roots. We should have been up there saying segregation today, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. Because all it did was help to turn out the Clarence Thomases and the Tim Scotts and the Brian Donalds and the rest of them, the Candace Owens and all that Stephen guy. All it did, and it caused us to uh, have rap. There's no way in the world we would have let that rap mess came about if we had been concentrating on our well-being. We would have been healing from the trauma that we suffered at the hands of white people. But what we do, we went out there begging the white man to like us, begging the white man to let us go to their schools, go in their stores, you know, and all it did was make us look weak. All it was saying was, yes, we love colonism. Please colonize us some more. And what we do, we became uncivilized like them. We took on all their attributes and made us into the worst. If we had stayed away from them, as far as away from them as we could have, we would be better off. Yeah. And you know what? If we had been saying, yeah, we don't want to be around y'all, let us stay separated, they would have been like, what? What's going on? Why they don't want to be around us? You know, when they had those uh, black interests only, colored only, whites only, we should have embraced that. We should have kept it like that. and build our own infrastructure, our own neighborhoods, our own family, we wouldn't have this now. And then I have some people on here talking about, man, I, this is what makes me so mad. When you get so many comments, you can't read them all. And then one says, and that's the best the left has, no substance at all. You know what? That is not all. That is not all. We have 4 years of him in the White House to talk about. All the dumbass stuff he did, the ignorant ass stuff he said. Trump will win California and New York. Okay. You know what I say about this? I really hate that I'm getting all these comments, all this attention, because I don't want all these attention from these people. But even if he was to win, which he's not, because we are much smarter than that. These people act like they act just like the bomb ain't gonna fall on them. They ain't learned from the other dictators how they turn on their own people. Because if you ever wake up and realize you've been duped and you try to say something about it, like we already seen, they will eat you up alive. And Biden's Philly turnout tank. He's not getting the black vote. So who's getting it then? Trump is. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. That's what segregation got us. That black people will literally vote for racists, bigots, and all the worst things a human being can have and be about. That's what segregation did for us. Okay? As long as black people was forced to come to this country, we've always had blacks that's going to be on the other side because it's a matter of survival. Some rather betray their people, and some rather die than betray their people. And that's in every race. But I'm going to tell you, keep this in mind. You're looking at white people fighting white people to get the black vote. And you know what that looks like? Looks retardation. It looks like retarded people fighting. Okay, I can't get to the rest of my comments. I hate that. Because it was some good ones. But okay. Okay, well thanks for watching. And I am going to upload this, and I'm gonna leave you with this. Words of Muhammad Ali.
He was a god. And he spoke to very simply, I think, beautifully. He said, Afro Americans in America, we're not as good as you are. Some of us are richer than you are. But you have a dignity in your poverty that we don't have. We are spoiled in America. We have more, but you still have an Africa. You must keep that. They spoke very gently. And I thought, my Lord, on top of everything else, this man's a political leader. He's going to be a great political leader. I have a lot of things we must fight with black people. We have a lot of problems. A lot of problems we have to solve among ourselves. Prostitution problems, drug problems, gang fight problems, knowledge of self. Black people don't have no knowledge of themselves. We have been made just like white people mentally. And white people made us so much like that until it's hard to teach them anything about themselves. Common delegate.
Yes, he said one thing that is so true. We have become more like white people. That's why the jails are full of black people. That's why you have neighborhoods that look like war zones because we are being something that we are not. It is a big difference. And we are teaching our kids that it's not. It is. It is a big difference between being a Caucasian person and a Negroid person. Totally different. And mixing with them like mixing water and oil, it would never, ever, ever be. We would never be able to live with white people in peace because all they care about is themselves, colonizing people and dominating people and torturing and oppressing people. And until we realize that and teach our kids that, we're going to have this difficulty. Look at the movie When We Were Kings and remember it is up to us to solve our problems ourselves. Thank you.